What's good, y'all? What's good? Off the board basketball talk. It's your boy, Asad Muhammad. We are back, and this has been the second week of the NBA season. And I wanted to make a video discussing the landscape. I want to also touch on a little bit of the college basketball on the men's side, because the freshmen. This is going to be one of those. I think this can potentially be one of the best draft classes we've seen. Even though last year was, these rookies this year looking really good, but I think we got multiple generational players in one draft class. I think it's gonna be special. But first, we're gonna talk on the NBA side. I'm gonna talk about who's my early MVP, who's most improved player, defensive player of the year. I mean, DPO wise, obviously would be. Shout out to Evan Mobley. Shout out to Jalen Duran. Shout out to the great defenders out here. But it's obviously gonna be Wemby. His impact on defense is him just be on the court. You can tell when you go for a court, it's pretty much green in that paint. you know, it's pretty much we've seen it. I've been watching the Spurs multiple times. They just got De'Aaron Fox back. They're gonna be a team to watch out for. They're the second seed. Shout out to my AU coach Bracy. He's been waiting for this for years. And the Spurs they're gonna be legit. You got De'Aaron Fox, who's a perennial All-Star. You have Dylan Harper, who's currently hurt, but when he comes back, that's an extra guard. That's a number 2 pick. You have Wemby. You have a veteran Harrison Barnes. You have veterans Luke Cornett. Those two guys bring championship experience. Devin Vassell's underrated. Continue to be really good. They just got Jeremy Sokan back. They're gonna be a good team, and shout out to Champagne as well. He's really good, underrated, and I just think they 2 or 3 years. I think they 2 years away. I won't say 1 year away. Maybe, I don't know. I could be wrong, but this year I don't see them going to the championship. I could see them potentially I could see them being in the second round, and I wouldn't be surprised if they made it Western Conference Finals. I wouldn't be surprised at all, because I feel like Wemby is that good, is that special. And you have De'Aaron Fox, who's one clutch player of the year. As long as he stay healthy, I think they have a good shot in the playoffs. Denver, man. Denver's tough, man. I watched a few games. Jamal Murray, Jokic, Aaron Gordon is continuing to get better. I really want Aaron Gordon to make the All-Star. I really think he's really good. He's been the second best player on the Nuggets this year, in my opinion. Jamal Murray, obviously, he's a killer. I had in my game as Jamal Murray. I have a lot of respect for him. He's gonna pick it up. He's not playing bad or nothing. It's just Aaron Gordon, to me, has more of an impact on both sides, and that's why I think he's been the second best player so far. But even given night, don't get it twisted. Jamal Murray can go for 30 and go crazy like he did in the playoffs. He's a champion. Cam Johnson is still trying to get used to the system. I expect him to pick up his play a little bit more on the offensive side. Christian Brown, his outside shooting hasn't been there, but Christian Brown is a very key, impactful player. It's just they bench is kind of scaring me a little bit. Valanciunas give great minutes, but it's like they having really inconsistent scores off their bench. But signing Tim Hardaway Jr. do help them a lot. He can shoot. He can go off and hit 5-6 threes just off of that. He can go for 20 off the bench. He's that good. He's done it. He averaged 17, 18 off the Mavericks bench. And so he's a really good shooter. Veteran presence. Lakers, Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, I love talking to my friends about the resurgence of DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart. Jake LaVerry has been a surprise. I was kind of questioning the signing, and so far he has been balling, although it's still early. And they doing all this well with LeBron James, and I think the Lakers got it great shot at making a championship this year. I think they have the chance. You know, we got Luka Doncic, who's to me is the MVP so far. I think Luka Doncic can uplift his team with LeBron and lead them to a chip, just like he did 2 years ago. The biggest surprise I've seen. Let's go to the East. The Pistons. Cade Cunningham is balling. Jalen Duran looking like the most improved player. I love how they finally getting Jalen Duran the ball. He's a freaking nature. He's strong. You know, he plays like an old school big. He's also bringing up the ball, pushing it up the court, and making good plays, making good reads out of it. I'm very impressed by watching Jalen Duran. Asura Thompson is playing well. He's gonna continue to get better. Duncan Robinson signing looking good so far. Isaiah Stewart is looking like the best big man off the bench, blocking shots. His numbers on defense is insane for the amount of minutes he plays. His impact doesn't get talked about a lot because he's known as being an enforcer, but he's playing really well. The Milwaukee Bucks, they're gonna struggle in the playoffs again because I feel like they're not gonna have enough power to. This year they're gonna get away with it a little bit because of injuries on Indiana and Boston. So they can make. I could see them making Eastern Conference Finals this year, but moving forward they're gonna have to make some moves. You know, they're gonna have to make a move to get another second star. You know, I love Ryan Rollins. I think he's a dog. He's cold. Ryan Rollins is cold. Shout out to Ryan Rollins. I love the way Kyle Kuzma's been playing off the bench. It looks like he's getting back to Kyle Kuzma that we know. Miles Turner's up and down. I'm not a big fan of Miles Turner. Never really been a big fan. You know, he likes to play with Legos and build shit. You know, and he's soft, to be honest. Like, you never average 10 rebounds in your career. You're 7 foot. That don't sit well with me. I don't like that shit. I used to hate when Brook Lopez do that shit in Brooklyn. I used to hate it. But shout out to Miles Turner, I guess. Giannis is gonna have to carry, man. Giannis is constantly getting double teamed, and AJ Green's one of the best shooters in the league, but he showed he can be inconsistent. So if they're not hitting their 3-pointers, then it's gonna be very tough to win it out in the East. Simple as that. Philly, VJ is looking like the rookie of the year so far. He's been killing. He's special. Tyrese Maxey's special. I think he's the best guard, and I think either him. I don't know, man. Those 3 guards in the East is tough. I think Tyrese Maxey, Cade Cunningham, and Jalen Brunson. It can go in Tyrese Halliburton when he's healthy. It's up in the air, you know. I think Tyrese Maxey Tyrese Maxey has potential to be the best point guard in the East, but I think Cade Cunningham has maybe the higher ceiling because he's a 6'8" point guard who can average a triple. He can give you 26, 10, and 10. He's 6'8", athletic, smooth. Tyrese Maxey gonna give you 35. He's gonna give you 30 and 7 assists. Like, he's gonna kill. He's a dog. He's a killer. He's a dog. I love watching Tyrese Maxey. Personally, I watch a lot of his film, and I watch a lot of Jalen Brunson as well. Jalen Brunson and the Knicks. I'm gonna get to them in a minute. But Philly, when they had Joel Embiid obviously is still like on a minute restriction. So they kind of really trying to save him for the playoffs. Have him healthy for the playoffs. You know, when Joel Embiid is healthy, he's still a top 5 player. Still, it's second best big man in the world. If I want to say it wouldn't be okay, but I seen him. They double Embiid like he one-legged, bro. One-legged Embiid, pause, is still recurring double and triple teams. and he's dropping 20, 21 points in 20 minutes. Like, Joel Embiid is still cold. They just got Jerry McCain back. I'm very sad. You know, the injuries. You know, to his young career, he hasn't caught a break yet. He was on pace to win Rookie of the Year. Then gets hurt, get a torn meniscus, and then he come back and get hurt in practice. He had a UCL injury in his finger. He just hadn't had the best luck. So I hope Jerry McCain can still be the player we all know he can be potentially. We saw how he came up. Paul George is still injured. As he said, it's going to take him a little while for him to get back. But it's going to take a little time, you know, for that team. That team has a lot of weapons. You got Quentin Grimes, who's tough. Quentin Grimes is a bucket, who possibly can win 6 Man of the Year. Pure Hooper. Knicks, Jalen Brown. That team looks a lot better. They look more structured. Not saying they're not structured. Tom Thibodeau can coach his ass off. I think he's going to get a job very, very soon. What I mean is, it's more ball movement. It's not watch Jalen ISO for 20 seconds and then throw it's more fluid. Everybody, Anobi is more unlocked this year. Towns is playing great. Even though his 3 not there yet, it's going to get there. Josh Hart doing what Josh Hart do. Miles McBride. Jordan Clarkson has been a great addition to that team. You know, him being a former 6 Man of the Year and him just bringing that spark that they was missing last year off the bench. They try to rely on Deuce McBride. He just wasn't a guy for it. They got Jordan Clarkson on a cheap deal. That was a great pickup. Yeah, that team Knicks gonna be. I got the Knicks potentially going to the finals. Oh no, I think Jalen Brunson is a killer. I think he's gonna play better in the playoffs. I think he's gonna be more smarter. I think he's not gonna force it as much, and I think they're gonna play one more winning basketball with Mike Brown. You know, he's also a defensive-minded coach. He won Coach of the Year multiple times, so they haven't really lost a step. I think they got a little bit better. Magic, they kind of up and down. Desmond Bane has been. It's only been 9-10 games, so I'm gonna be a little bit more fair. Let him get his feet under himself. He's been in Memphis for years. It's going to a whole new conference, you know, a whole new play style, whole new system. A lot of people don't like to admit because they never played professional basketball. It takes time to gel to a new situation. You know, I understand it as a professional athlete now. You know, I actually get on people too when they first get on the team and they struggle. But when it happens to you, you understand it now. Try to look the shooter, man. But yeah, like the Magic, you know, Franz Wagner is playing better. Paulo's, you know, he makes the game harder than what it should be. He's so gifted, so talented physically. He shouldn't be settling for contested mid-ranges. I feel like he should use his size to his advantage to get easier buckets. And I feel like he's been a little shaky this year, but he's gonna bounce back. He's one of them ones. Paulo's tough, so I'm not gonna be tripping over it. I'm just saying he just gotta make the game a little bit more easier for him. Cavaliers, they just got Darius Garland back. I love the addition of Lonzo Ball. I love the fact that they have a playmaker, a 6'6" defender who can guard, you know, the other team best guard. You know, Evan Mobley's having a better year offensively. He's making that leap. Jared Allen is still Jared Allen, you know, who's always going to be solid. Donovan Mitchell is Donovan Mitchell, you know, the best shooting guard in the East. Killer. And he's killing, you know. Do I think the Cavs got a chance to make the finals? Yes. Will they make the finals is all depend on the role players. Donovan Mitchell has shown time and time again he's a playoff performer. It's going to come down to who's going to step up. Is Evan Mobley going to disappear? Is Darius Garland going to be healthy? We just got to see. Let me talk to close this great video. I got MVP. it's kind of a tie between Luka and Shea. I didn't talk about OKC. It's kind of hard for me to talk about OKC because I expect OKC to go back to the finals. I expect them to repeat. They just have so much firepower. They have a new guy that's finally getting minutes in Mitchell. He's been a great spark. And he's been help him, Casey Wallace, Caruso, Luke. You know, him and those three has really been holding down for guys who've been injured like Lou Dort, J-Dub not even back yet. That's scary. Isaiah Hartenstein is having a great year. Chet is having a great year. That team also, Isaiah Joe's having a great year. Jalen Williams is playing more, and they team just have more depth. Like they just got better. It's just simple as that. I think they're going to the finals, possibly. Either them or the Lakers or Nuggets. Those are my top three. Dark horse, the top three in the race, to be honest. Warriors is too old. Break it up. Last night showed it. When they play against the Thunder, they're not close. It's levels. They didn't even have J-Dub, bro. And look, it put belt to ass to the Warriors. I'm excited to see tonight's game versus the Lakers. I want to see that. I might make a breakdown tomorrow video about that game, so stay tuned. But I got those two as my Luka and Shea as my MVP, most improved player. I got Deni out of Portland. He went from 16 points a game to 25 points a game. I talked to my girlfriend yesterday about it. I was like, this man Deni has always been cold. The Wizards didn't use him right. They didn't use Ruby right, and look how they look now. Deni is looking like an all-star. He's going to be an all-star. He's going to be a first-time all-star. Simple as that. Deni is balling. Shout out to Portland's balling. They got some pieces. Drew Holiday's balling. Donovan Clingy looking good. Shannon Sharp is got to get more consistent. Jeremy Grant is looking good again. They got a nice future. Obviously, DOPOY is Wemby. I already said it earlier in the video. Coach of the year. It's too early. Am I missing anything? Nah. But yeah. College basketball. I watch everybody. I saw AJ. I watched Cam Boozer. I watched Deron Peterson. I watched Caleb Wilson. I watched Darren Acuff. I'm sorry, did I say his name wrong? If I say your name wrong, Brody, my bad. From Arkansas. He's tough. 6'3" point guard. If I miss anybody? Donovan Dent from UCLA is cold. Yeah. But the freshmen, I want to talk more about the freshmen, not all of college basketball. Donovan Dent is a senior, I believe. I don't know who's going to go number one between Cam, AJ, and Deron Peterson. Caleb Wilson has a chance, but I think Caleb Wilson will go top 3, top 4, top 5. Cam Boozer. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm missing Cole Pete. Shout out to Cole Pete out of Arizona. I know I'm missing somebody. Cole Pete, when I saw him, I was very impressed how aggressive, how comfortable he was. Putting his, he was drawing fouls. Got a nice mid-range. He has a nice all-around game. Obviously, him being from California, I've known Cole. I've been watching Cole, keeping close, watching him playing for Compton Magic, doing his thing out here in Cali. Shout out to him. He's special. AJ's special, 6'9", skilled, athletic, generational athlete. He reminds me a lot of Andrew Wiggins. A lot of people don't understand how good Andrew Wiggins was and is. Andrew Wiggins is still right now averaging 20 points a game. In his 10th year. Yeah, but Andrew Wiggins is like that. I hate the narrative people put on him for so many years. When he's on Minnesota, this man was averaging 23 points a game in his career in Minnesota. But they was calling him a bust. Casuals. Anyway, AJ, I see him a lot. I see a more improved Andrew Wiggins. Cam Boozer's dog, rebounds, strong, good all-around skills. He's love contact. His jumper gonna get there. His playmaking is good. His leadership, his maturity is there. He's gonna have a big year. He's gonna be a 20-10 guy at Duke, just like his daddy. Deron Peterson is the best scorer. I think he's the best scorer of all of them. I think a cuff. I'm gonna get your first name right, Brody. I'm gonna get he's the best playmaker. He's the best crafty. He's the most craftiest. He's crafty. He's strong. Dog. I'm impressed with his skill set. Coach Cal always get them guards that's just cold, so he's in great hands. Caleb Wilson he's unbelievable. He has the potential to be a first overall pick. I know I said he was going to be probably 4 or 5. It's tough, man. It's too early. It's an early prediction, but Caleb Wilson has not been a disappointment. I'm a Duke fan, but unlike other Duke fans, I'm a non-biased fan, and he is fucking cold. He's going to give Duke problems. He's athletic. He can shoot the 3, shoot the mid-range, got the nice fadeaway, athletic, energy. He guards nice. He was in a press. He was the top guy. I was watching him against Kansas. He was pressing. He was in the front of the line, creating turnovers, deflections, creating chaos. I was like, this man is uber athletic, great mobility. Man, this man, I was very impressed with Caleb Wilson. My first impression. I heard he was talking a lot, and he backed it up. He earned my respect. But this is going to be a great draft. I'm glad that college basketball is finally getting better. On the women's side, besides UConn, I'm not impressed with anybody else. Like, UConn going to repeat. It's pretty much there. Sarah Strong is the best women's basketball player in the country. Ozzie Fuzz is number 2. And you can't beat those two. Simple. And they have a good all-around team. And I'm gonna keep my opinion on women's college basketball. I think they not the overall region not skilled. I was watching a little bit. I watched like 5 minutes yesterday. That shit was bad. I had to turn it off. I was waiting to watch the Nuggets and Kings game. I turned it on. It was pretty bad, But hey. But anyways, thank y'all for tuning into my video. I had a great time breaking down the NBA. Follow my basketball page on Instagram, Let's Debate Basketball. We are back better than ever. I will be posting more content there. I kind of wanted to wait a little bit till the season settled to really make my bold predictions and stuff like that. But this is a little breakdown. Thank y'all for watching and have a good one.